Hello and welcome to another live stream. And today we are here back in Elysian and we are building some things. I don't know if we'll grow the airport a little bit further, but one thing that I'm sure that I want to do is to start doing some low residential over here. Hey, hello, how are you? Welcome. You gaming, hello, welcome as well. I hope you're all having a good day. But yeah, this area has grown quite a lot, and there is certainly a lot that we can do. Although we still have seen like a lot of demand for industry or offices, which is a little bit weird. I'm not completely sure why. We basically built this whole area on the last stream with a lot, and I mean like a lot of commercial and offices in this area. This was meant to be more residential than anything else, but due to the demand, I've just been built like crazy like that. So I don't know. I don't know if I've done. Oh, maybe that I've loaded the game with realistic population. Yes. I think I've done it again. Oh no. Oh no. I think I'll have to remove some buildings from here just to make sure that we do get rid of that high number of population that realistic population will bring to your city. I'll be a little bit like just loose with this, and I'm just deleting the residential, by the way, so we hopefully get that sorted. I don't remember when I've done that. It's been a long time since I've made that mistake. But yeah, this will make all these buildings regrow, we are now, yeah, going down with the population like quite a lot. And we should go even more, if I'm correct. Yeah, these like can't be in here. There's way too many people there. So I guess I found what was happening with the with the population in there. Oh, my bad. We'll recover eventually. I've done that before. I should do that again, but yeah, it's just annoying that that happened again. But hopefully that is the only the only area that we've done this. I would have to go around. Oh no, that is more. Maybe we just remove all the high density and they'll build again, they'll grow again, and have that in here. What else? So there is a lot of buildings, residential buildings in here, and they do have realistic population on as well. Just double check if I haven't done that again and that's active. No, it's not active. Good. So I guess it's just a matter of really making sure that we don't have any buildings accommodating like 1,000 people. Otherwise, we won't be able to keep up with demand. Alright, people, as you can see, there is a lot of people walking there and leaving those buildings. Let's see. Yep, there is also huge population in there. Oh, so many people moving now. Sorry, everyone. Okay, this is commercial over there. Hopefully this will be enough. We can see like how, yeah, we're now at 99,098 and demand is starting to go down, which is good. Demand should be actually new for industrial based on the amount of things we've done in here. If I look, I want to see like a high density building. These 20 households, I think that's still too many. Yeah, this one, 11. This is what we should see around here. Not like 20, 40 households in just one building. The problem with that is that we have a lot of residential around here, for example. Yeah, okay. We might need to sort this out as well. I don't want to select like all buildings and delete off that, or maybe, yeah, I don't want to do that because otherwise I'll delete buildings like schools and things like that, and this is certainly not something that I want to do or even deal with at the moment. I'm okay if we miss like a few buildings, that is alright. We just have to be sure that we don't have this massive population inside the buildings, because the city can't handle that, and it wasn't built for realistic population. So that is why I'm putting this back. Hopefully. Oof. It's so bad, like seeing all of these people just leaving. I just feel so bad about doing that, but as we know, here once and everyone will start moving in again. Everyone hopefully will be happy. Demand for commercial and industry have gone down quite a lot now, which is what I expect to see. And hopefully this will rebalance itself out. Let's see, where else do we have? Well, all of these are high density residential buildings as well. Maybe we just go around here a little bit and do a little bit more of that. Yay! demolition derby on Cities Skylines. There we go. Looks like I've done that in here already, so we should have lost some population in there. Might go around this area as well. Pedro, hello, welcome. How are you? Yeah, sorry that you arrived during like demolition time. I don't know when, but I've turned the game on with realistic population again, and we are facing like buildings with 42 households. It should be 10, and the city is definitely not built for that, so that's why I'm demolishing some of these buildings just to make sure that population is the correct size. Remove this as well, and I think only place left is over here. Let's take a look and see how our buildings are. Yeah, 21, 42 households. Yeah, definitely not. So we have this area over here. Let's go. Again, I don't mind missing one or another building in here, but I want to make sure that population is what it should be and not something crazy, because we are not building the city with a realistic population on, and that will be definitely a problem if we keep it that way. So we have here in the middle, you know what? Oh, not the roads, no. Whoops. Let's bring that back in and do that again. There we go. Can keep the roads, like the roads are not a problem. It's just high density buildings which are a problem. Low density buildings might be a problem as well, but that's alright. It's just not giving as much population as it would do. Alright, I think we are now... Oh, that is just a little bit more. Here is high density as well. And I think this is all. I hope this is all. There we go. Nothing else there. Interesting that I don't have anything over here as well. I don't know why, but it should have some residential in there. I think we're good. 37,000 people. We definitely need a lot more. We don't have any demand for industrial, just commercial, and just commercial really. There's probably demand for people, but because we have so many areas for them to build, then we should be quite alright. And we do have like quite a lot of commercial in this area. There wasn't the plan, so what I might do, we'll bring this back a little bit. I think these buildings over here will all go, and what I will do in there, I will potentially bring just low density over here and over there as well, and then everything else over here we can start working on the residential areas over there, because that's what it was meant to be. I'll start with that little spot over there, and I'll speed things up as well, because otherwise we'll wait ages for everything to grow back up. But as you can see, we have some buildings coming up there. They are obviously commercial, which is our biggest demand, but we should be, yeah, all right. Might even go around here and add some residential. I think along the coastal line in here and along the beach, that would be quite cool to have some residential. And as we definitely don't need all of these offices in here, I'm happy to just redo this. So this one, I might leave it as office, just because this breaks a little bit from the commercial in there. All right, this will hopefully grow at some point. Timmy, hello, welcome. And Jen, hello as well. I hope you're all doing well. And yeah, as this starts to grow again, let's see how our population goes. I think we will still lose a bit while the city actually understands. Back, accidentally log out. Hello again then. Hope you're all having a good day. Let's see how we are in terms of demand. Still importing a little bit more than we, I think, well, it's actually less than half, so it's less than probably around 3,000 just for goods being imported. So, and we're exporting almost all goods, so have enough, don't need to worry about that. In terms of, I've never seen this game with unemployment at 3%. This is the first time ever. I even thought like the minimum was 4%. Great, I guess. And yeah, jobs available plenty. So this will hopefully turn around very soon. And here, how about you? Yeah, all good, all good. Playing around with the game, with like taking a look at what I could do for the next episode. I haven't recorded that yet, but I plan to get that recorded very soon. And I'm just seeing like this car flying around in home, building, occupation, building, status, building. Seems interesting. I wonder where it's going. It should be somewhere around here because there is nothing over there. And hey, just going. Just like keep going. You will deserve a deletion, my friends. It's unsafe to drive in the airport. I'm sorry. Oh, it's nice to see these other terminals being actually having active flights. That is pretty good. Yeah, we now have like a massive issue with lack of population, but there we go. It's starting to go back up again, and we have to wait for this to rebalance. For anyone that joined now, I've just removed a lot of residential because I think, I don't know if I was doing some tests at some point, and I think I got realistic population on, and I got things like so many people into a single building. So I've removed most of the residential now, and as you can see, 37,000 population, and hopefully this will grow back up. Angelo, hello. Question: what to do if the coal power plant does not have enough fuel? It's usually caused when there is too much traffic. The coal power plant needs to receive fuel, and it usually comes by truck from a highway, external highway connection. And if you have too much traffic and the trucks are not reaching the building in time, then you run out of fuel and that won't work. So a good way to resolve that is to put it basically close to your highway. Let me find one. I think we have one here. Your highways, especially closer to the exit of the map, so you avoid like all the traffic. And I think that'll be potentially the best way for you to do it. So for example, if I look at this place, having one over here would be the best place to have a coal power plant, because then trucks will come in here, get in here and they will have easy access without any traffic. And that is basically the easiest way to do that. Hope that helps a little bit. Now we need people moving in, and we need that happening quite fast, I would say. But while we wait for this, yeah, we will lose a lot of money while that happens, but it's alright. As far as this number is on the green now, we should be all good. Thank you for following, Angelo. I really appreciate that, and no worries. So what I might do, we will have a big problem with all these getting abandoned, won't we? Let's go there as well and remove this. This will grow back up eventually anyway, so I'm not too worried about this. It's just like when you make a mistake, own it and rebuild everything. And then you'll be alright. There you go. You have plenty of space to rebuild in this area. This will feel a little bit weird and empty for some time, but yeah, as they come back and people start moving to the city again, we will sort it out. Yeah, we don't have like enough for commercial as well. Most of this area, it's all commercial, so that's why we have that issue. And these are offices over here. Commercial will regrow, that's not a problem, but yeah, we'll keep complaining about that for a while and getting like these abandoned buildings, but yeah, we'll figure it out. When we start seeing these areas being filled back up, then we'll see that everything is working. At least all the buses are still busy, so quite a lot of people coming in and out of there. It's just a massive area to rebuild. Yeah, as you can see, all the commercial and residential and industrial, they're all getting abandoned. That is, well, that's not okay, but I know that's annoying. We'll get there. It'll regrow. That's fine. What it might work while we have to wait for that to regrow is basically, and it's gone, yes. Basically, and start looking at this airport. What I was thinking is that we could basically, I think this is a ultra modern concourse. Can extend this. Now, where should we go? What's the size? We need medium. I don't think we have unlocked the... Yeah, we haven't unlocked the large aircraft stand yet, but we do have medium ones. They would fit quite nicely in here. I might do a few in there, or I don't know, just a couple in there. And then when we get a little bit further, we do able to do the large one. I think that might be what we do. Hello, how are you? I really love that game. Yeah, that's a really nice game. Really like it as well. So what I'm thinking, this area over here, we are using 7 units. So if I go here, I'll have basically the same angle as what we have in there. Then we do this. Not giving me the right angle there. So what I'll try to do, try to match it. There we go. And obviously not this one goes the other way. And we have to see how we do this. So the medium one, I need to do it is slightly different. I should do this and see where that will fit right here. Leave that. Connect that again. Then I might just do something like that. Also need to see a way for planes to get back there. So, ooh. Big challenge today. And I like that. I'll do this. So that means that getting out of the runway there, you can basically go there or there. And we need to provide a way for them to go around it. I don't want to add a new stand in here. I think I'll add some decoration over there. Can't wait to get my hands on part 2. Yes, Cities Skylines 2 will be exciting. And wish you luck with that airport. Thank you. Are you excited for Cities Skylines 2? Yes, 100%. Can't wait for that as well. I think sometimes it's... What am I doing? It gets hard to actually play Cities Skylines 1 still, because like I think we're all waiting for that, and it's being, I don't know, it just feels like, what is that, you know? Give me that. What are you complaining about? There we go. I'll add it in here and I'll see how that goes. Yeah, and then with the trailer, the announcements that they did, like it's very, very exciting stuff there. But obviously we have to be careful with expectations in there. As you know, we know that what we've seen there is not actually the actual footage and the gameplay. And sorry for talking like very... I'm breaking up when I'm talking now. It's just because I'm trying to get these all lined up properly in there to make sure that we have access in that area. And, well, talking at the same time make it harder for me. Just saying. I think there will be seasons. Yes, there will definitely be seasons. That is confirmed, and you can see on the announcement as well. I'm afraid that I would pay $200 again just for the DLCs. Well, there won't be any DLCs at the beginning. I think there'll be a long time before we see any DLCs coming. Oh, you don't really have to worry about that right at the moment. And I believe everyone will be able to play like for a long time before the need of any DLC comes into play. Like you definitely don't need that. Oh, you know what we could do here? We could remove that layer, and we could do some observation, airline lounge, not observation. I'll do one over here and another one just there. Could do another one, but I think that'll be too close to the planes going through there, so not a very safe place to do it. Valdemar, hello, how are you? Welcome. And move. I want to see where you go. Don't stop here. Yeah, that's too close. All right. This distance is more than enough. What I could do, actually, we could grab this and move slightly to the side. And this one, what? I'll keep it like this. They actually look good with some space between them. Feels weird about the game. Do what you do, think Cities Skylines will have. Well, definitely seasons. I think they'll have seasons. That is confirmed. What I would like it to have is a better traffic system. So, and maybe integrated tools that we don't need mods for that. That'll be really cool for console players, like for example, Move It or Traffic Manager. If that came into the vanilla game, that would be awesome. No, if you can customize roads, like if you could do something like you do one road, you just have the width, and then you select the number of lanes, minimum and maximum based on the width of the road. That'll be pretty cool as well. I have no idea what will be in there, to be honest, but those are potentially my wish lists. And better movements of things inside the city, like from industry to commercial to residential. I think we need a better system for that, because the one that we have right now is a little bit dumb, unfortunately. And what else? Multiplayer is something that would be awesome to have. I think that would be keen on seeing something like that. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think could be in there? Interesting ideas. By the way, I'm new to your city. Can you show me around? Sure. At the moment, there are some areas that are a little bit empty, like here and here. We've just demolished a bunch of buildings because I had a mod when I was doing some testing that wasn't supposed to be there. Just before I go around, Dim is also saying on YouTube that more realistic traffic generation from, for example, the farming industry. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean, Dimi. We definitely need that. But yeah, this is I'll start with the map. This is the map. We started over here, expanded over there, built over that area, and now we are building around the airport. So this is our downtown over here. Have an industry over there, another industry over here, and another one just at the end of the map over there as well. This is all Plazas and Promenades DLC with skyscrapers content creator pack. As you can see, all these tall buildings. And then in here we have the financial district, and you can see the stock exchange over here as well. So a lot of buildings over here. Again, I've removed quite a lot of buildings, but we are now growing back up, so that is good. Population is starting to grow back up again. But this area has a lot of parks. We have our amusement park in here. We haven't finished the reserve park yet. This will go all around this area that you see that's empty. We may build some things around this metro station, but not really far away in there. I want to leave this all open. And then, yeah, on this area we have the ore industry over here, which is, as nice as area as industry could be. This is the new area that we're building. For some reason we got stuck in here. We have some issues with trains. All right, I have to take a look at that. What's going on? Ooh. Something happened with our trains. That is a train that's broken somewhere. Let me just find the train that's broken. There we go. As you can see, this train is broken and it's causing a huge queue of trains at the back. If I remove this will go much faster. There you go. Go wonder why that happens. We have our university all around here. I'm really waiting for the new content creator pack with the sports venues so we can fill this up a little bit more. I think they'll all be in here. Like they look pretty cool. Really looking forward to that. And then, yeah, this area started a small village for the students, and now it grew quite a lot until the industry over here as well. But yeah, this is our little city. I'm slowly detailing areas like, for example, this one over here, all around these start to detail all the parks and fillers alongside it. So it's plenty of work still to do, but getting there. I think getting there. We've also started detailing some areas over here. By the way, this was an idea from the viewers on one of the last episodes, and we now have the metro going through that building and going around all these other buildings as well. If you have ideas, let me know. I usually work on quite a lot of them, especially this city. It's all building together with the viewers. So yeah, suggestions are more than welcome. Realistic traffic during rush hour, that would be awesome, Dimi. That is, yeah, maybe times of the day, like really real timelines. So you have morning, lunchtime, evening, and night. Inspiring design, really love it. Thank you, Peter. Really appreciate that. Looks really awesome. Great job. Thank you. And please, Cities. Sorry, the game is not free. You have to pay for it, but I recommend you getting that on Steam, because Steam is, yeah, you have access to all the mods, and that is really what you should look for. We need to improve this area a little bit. I think it's a good opportunity to put some hotels in there. We might go in here, expand this area a little bit so we can have some hotels in here. Let me just fix this, get this nice and aligned over there, and I will get some hotels over here. So we have the budget and we have the luxury. The luxury hotel is... Can I fit this in here? Not like things going... That will work. There you go. Got it. And then we could have budget hotels on the other side. Why not? And what we have at the back of this building, I won't be able to... Let me see, it's nothing. So that means that I'll add another one in here. I'll remove the zoning in there and I'll do something myself. Try to decorate with trees. Yeah, let's do it. I saw someone driving through here. Not a nice thing to do, I would say. Another one. Stop it. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Very small space, so what I'm thinking is maybe we get some planters and we get the ones with trees so we can... It can look a little bit better. Now, I might go with this one. Is that the one with trees? I think it is. Or maybe... No, it isn't. This is the one with trees. Okay. If I line this up over here, and I do one there, do another one here, and I want another one in the middle. Now, between those two, I don't know if that's gonna work or if it's going to look good. No, it won't, so I won't do it. I think what I'll do is basically grab a brush in there. Be too big, might use this one for that area. Go like that, and oh, maybe bollards. Yeah, I was trying to remember how you actually write that. Commonly targeted by angry donut van drivers. I've never seen that before. Awesome. Yeah, have one over there, another one again over here. There we go. Just make sure that drivers don't drive through there. Pretty simple, but it adds something in there. Palm trees or the California tree from the content creator. Yeah, we basically use all the palm trees on the roads, like everywhere. This is a tropical map. So we are just using the trees that come with the map. So if we look at this one, I would just show you that. But if we grab this area, so these are all the trees that we are using. And sometimes I use specific trees to just decorate some areas that I know. For example, let me show you. And for example, here we have those flowers along the park there. So that's very specific, and this tree as well. I was like, it's a tree that should highlight the features of the place, and I will select those. But everywhere else we do have used basically the native trees, and palm trees, California palms are there. We use those in here as well, in the middle of the road, just like some bushes, just all around it, just to make it look nicer. But yeah. Hello, biggest bird. How are you? Hello, Cricket Club. How are you as well? Interesting. By the way, I like the way that the colors of the map is wonderful. Has your own type and vibe. Yeah, it's all custom. So if I do have a pinned video on TikTok or on YouTube that I have all the graphics mods that I use and the settings that I use as well. So you can take a look at that, and if you want to replicate it. Yeah, we can see that population is picking up, which is quite good. I'll remove some of the abandoned buildings because that helps with the population regrowth, and hopefully won't take too long for them to come back. It's quite a lot of buildings here. There you go, say goodbye everyone. We need more residents moving in. Might change as well some of these areas that we've done last time, that we've added just off-season commercial, because that was wrong. There wasn't demand for that. Now knowing what I know, and like this is a massive area, or maybe, you know what we could do? We do have some schools over here. We have, I think it's a doctor's office, fire station over there. Let's actually give them some zoning for residential around here. I think they will actually like it. I might... Might do high density over there. Just thinking about like transition between this area and this area. And maybe, yeah, I think these will have to be high density as well. So then the transition is a little bit easier. We do a couple of commercial in the middle there, just to help them with places for buying stuff. It's plenty close by, so no need to really overdo any of that stuff. But I'll add it in here. You might need some public transportation around this area, which will, well, we do have it in here, I would say. Yeah, we'll see. All right, we still have buildings upgrading in there, so that will bring more population. Nice. Just a matter of waiting now. Hello user, how are you? Why are they abandoned? It's because I've removed all the residential buildings. I was doing a test the other day and I had a mod. I'll show around while I answer those questions. And I had a mod called Realistic Population, and I saved the game with that on. So that added about 100,000 people to the city, and obviously the city wasn't built for that. So because I removed all the population and they are all starting to move back in now, all the commercial and offices building, they don't have workers anymore and they are getting abandoned. So that's why that's happening. But as we get people moving into the city, that will start to go away and we will have office buildings working again. So what DLC do you use? I'm using every single DLC that's available for the game. Like I have all the DLCs. Can we see the transport lines? Yeah, sure. Let me go on above here. And what is the best way for me to show you that? So yeah, we have metro. Metro goes through all the pedestrian area. We have a tram that goes along there as well. Pretty popular. We have metro that metro is throughout the whole city, right? It goes all the way here, goes all the way there. It goes and cross the way all the way to the airport, all the way over here. We have the monorail that we are building towards this side of the airport and we'll connect there. We have this nice bus line here, which is pretty busy, going through all this area. I might add another one, to be honest. I think we might need, especially when we build this area, I might need another bus line in here. We have... I'll talk about the one crossing over there as well. But we have these... a bus line that go all the way to the other side. I do. I should take a look at that. I don't know if that's actually doing anything for us, but I'll take a look at that line in a second. But yeah, a few bus lines going through the middle. We have sort of bus hub that we've built over here. Let me show you. There we go. That's how it looks like. And well, as I'm here, say goodbye. And then back to this, we do have more bus lines that goes at the back. We have a tram line going around here. And we do have this train line that goes to the other side and connects to the metro in there as well. Now, I don't remember doing that bus line over there. Which line is that? This one. Don't have like many passengers in there. No. Which stop is this? I think I'll remove the stops from the other side. I can do another bus line in here if we need to. And give me... Oh, if I select buses, that would work. I'll do one bus line just for this side here. That is definitely... Well, we do have one in here. Alright, I remove the wrong thing there. Bring that line back. Yeah, we do have this one going around. I may actually extend this all the way. Let's see. Let's go all the way here. And then we work with this. Maybe a little bit further back. So I can get like a decent line going around here. So definitely have a bus stop over there. And then we can have another one maybe on this side. Another one over here. And then on the way back, one of these should be kind of following the same way. Go over there. Then add another one over here. Then we do this loop over here. This might be more helpful in this area. Let's see how many people we have in here. There we go. We already have 76 people waiting there. That might be a good thing. Let me go back and I think that was the other line, wasn't it? Oh, 41 vehicles? Yeah. They'll all go back to the depot eventually. Okay. These all need to go. Sorry, commercial buildings, but this might help the residential grow back up. They don't like abandoned buildings, so it's usually a little bit hard. Ooh, look at this. Say goodbye, everyone. This one as well. Alright. This might be enough. 40,000 and still growing. That is good. I hope this gives you an overview on the bus lines. And I'll create another one in here and we'll see how that goes. And just remove these abandoned buildings over here as well. Probably remove the wrong one there. There we go. There. That will be abandoned in a minute, so say goodbye. Another bus line over there. Biggest Bird, thank you very much for the gifts. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Dimi, I'm off in a bit, but saying now because of the delay. Thanks, Dimi. Have a lovely day. Thanks for joining and see you next time. Left of the screen, you can show only the transport instead of opening the building mod. Ah, yeah, over here. True. I always forget about that. Too late now. Do you know how to deal with death waves? Yes. There are two buildings and one thing that you can do for death waves. The buildings are basically the elder care and the child health center. Adding those buildings, like you see the area of effect in there. Actually, I'll add them in here if I can fit it. I think that'll fit in there. I'll take a look in a second. And this one will go in here. So what this means is the elder care changed the extend things lives, so they don't all die at the same age. In childcare, they get citizens younger citizens to your city. So what that happens is that your population starts to get a mix of younger and older people, and the deaths will spread out a little bit. But another thing that you have to do, you need to build slow. Like when you zone, don't zone all this area all the same time with residential, high density residential. Because what that means is everyone will move into the city, they'll have about the same range of age, and they'll die all very close, almost at the same time. That's where your death waves will come. And so when you build slowly and they're moving slowly, so you see a house popping up in here, another one in there, and then another one in there. So they're slowly moving into the city. They'll be older when someone else moves in, and that will start spreading out. So basically, two things: you can be proactive, and this building is also reactive because this will affect the current population. So, but it takes a while, like for this to start working. So focus on when you actually start your city, when you start like zoning areas. And still growing, 40,600. That's good. Let's speed things up again. What times do you do lives? So every Saturday at 8 p.m. on Australian Eastern Standard Time. That's 1 hour ago, depending on where you are. Thank you for the hand hearts. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hey, Nicholas, welcome back. Long time. Good to see you back. How's it going? What's news? Long time no see. Didn't you hear what's going on? What can we do? I need more entertainment for these buildings, or attractiveness. What gives us like a good bonus? This gives 40. All right. 80. The hotel gives us 80. That makes me think that we could just build another one on the other side of the road there. Or even at the back here. I might do another one at the back, and we do a park in here. There you go. I think that'll be the way to go. I'll grab this and go all the way there. There. And we get that building back in here. What do we have in here? What is this? Just an office. Not anymore. I want to build this over here. And obviously we have to move that slightly because of the trees. There we go. This one I'll move a little bit further back as well, just so it's a little bit better aligned. And then I could try to be symmetrical in here, and building the plazas in there might be pretty good, although yeah, the spacing there won't help me. Quick question: how do you save your economy for your city and your older cities? How do you save your economy? I'm not completely sure I understand what you mean. Valera, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Minotaurs, hello, how are you? Hope you're having a good day as well. And are you talking about like being on actually receiving money instead of just losing? What do we need here? If I had like a 3x3 building, that'll fit a lot better in there. Maybe go for a normal. Oh, isn't the Botanic Garden 3x3? No, that's 4x4. Well, what I could do is add this in there, remove it, do like just look around the place, and we go for the landscape. Yeah, exactly like how you said. All right, so let me just find what I want here. So basically what you do is you just don't overbuild. So you don't go just building like 4 schools, one next to the other, or it's too big for that, or like 2 hospitals just next to each other. Don't build more services than what you actually need. That's usually where most people will fail. There's the wrong button there. So I think that's one of the main things, to be honest. Just don't build too many services. That's one thing, right? That's not all. Traffic is one big thing as well. The more traffic you have, the less goods will get to their destinations. And what that basically means at the end of the day is that you won't be delivering everything that you should be delivering to your industry or selling to the outside world, for example. So take care of your traffic. That helps a lot. And now that I've done that, I can talk better. So I mentioned about services. So what I mean by that is basically we have cryopreservatory in here, which is basically the death care, right? Crematorium is just one of the from the high-tech content creator pack. So don't put like 1, 2, 3, one next to each other. Follow the areas that need it the most. So I have one over here, another one there, another one there, another one there. Spread it out. With schools, you do the same thing. You have one school here, another one there, another one there, another one there. Don't put like one. I don't have to come in here and add another one just next to it. This is just waste of money. And public transportation, you usually spend a lot of money with that. If you look at your budget in the city, let's go in here. Public transportation, we are spending 47,000 per week. So most of that money goes into metro and trains and airports. So make sure that you are getting, you have like very, your lines are actually bringing money. Oh, I had some problems there. And they are not empty. So from time to time, look at this, like we have a bus line in here, 0 people using it. It's like, all right, where is this going? This is going over here. No one is using that. So why do I have this line? I'm spending money with 8 vehicles in there, like without using it at all. So say goodbye to that. Even this one, do we actually need this line? Where is this? Oh, this is the one. This is the one over here. I think because we've deleted a lot of the housing in here. What you could do, you go in here, reduce the budget, and then you have like less vehicles in there. And this will save you some money. So from time to time, go around, look at that. This one, this line is just here because it's fun. So what I'll do, I'll basically keep maybe 2 drums in there. We're not using, it's just make it like really nice. I'll keep the smaller one as well only, and that should be all right. So do this from time to time. It saves money, and you can see areas that may need improvements or areas that you have like everything all right. For example, this train line, you have 2,000 people waiting. We're just using 240 people in those trains. So I believe, oh, I won't remember which one is each, but I think this one we have like pretty big capacity. Yeah, 840 should help with this amount of people. So this will help me get more money now in this line, and you go through that. So you just go through this and all the time and make sure that you have like everything in the right place. Obviously, we are losing money. We have too many empty spaces now because we've removed all the zoning, but the population is still going up, and this will balance itself out again. But build slow as well. That's always works with all the tips. I love the area so far. Thank you, Steel Gaming. I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate. But yeah, build slow. This is potentially my best advice for every issue that you might have in the game. Building slowly, you'll be able to actually see what changes you do are affecting, especially your budget, and you can work around that. So my city airport's main source of income. That's nice. Yeah, I have some airports that make a lot of money. This city is residential, and that's why we took like a big hit on our income now, because this is what pays the most, a level 5 residential. So followed by commercial. We removed quite a lot of that now as well. But then industry is potentially a good place to get money as well, as you can see. Very big money. If you have industries DLC, this is the biggest money making you usually have in your city. So yeah, half of our income comes from taxes from residential, as you can see. Yeah, I think that's where we get most of money. We do have some money from tourism as well. Also be careful building a lot of highways and replacing highways and train and tracks, roads in general. Anything that you replace that came with the map, you start paying. For example, if I replace all these bridges over here and these lines, I'll have to start paying for maintenance of all of that. And this doesn't look like it, but it's a big money hit when you see like the big picture. So keep an eye on that as well, because that is certainly a problem. Let me go around and remove some of these buildings. Again, this will help us increase the attractiveness of the area, and people will actually start moving back in. And yeah, just making sure that all of that is gone, especially where we have residential nearby. I know that I'm removing like one or another building that don't have any issues, but with the amount of workers that we have now, it's not a problem at all. And then I think we should be good in this area. Or maybe just a few more over here. Say goodbye. All right. See, when we remove it, they like it. Is that a residential? Yes, that's a residential. I knew it. So always keep an eye on that. If you have residential not growing, that helps you out as well. Obviously, I do have areas like this where we have way too many abandoned buildings. So we just go over there and remove all of them. This is the financial district area. Usually have a lot of jobs in there as well. Right, say goodbye to those buildings. These are all industrial. You don't need that many. They'll grow back. This area will be beautiful again. And our problems will go away. One more over here. And a few more over there. Oh. Alright, this area here is looking good, so we should be alright there. And let's go back to detailing the airport a little bit further. I think I will do more of these lounges over here. Let's grab that and we'll do, I think we did a little bit closer in there, a bit of spacing and over here. Oh, thank you for the gifts, the rose, biggest birds. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. We need water over there. Not a problem. Alright, how is this? Still need more. What was the other one that I was thinking about adding here? I forgot. Look at this. Oh, the fuel station. I don't want to add this in here because that is way too ugly for that area. It might make sense to have it over here. Might change this side though. I think I'll add this over here. And this one goes there just because of the runway over there. Feels like a little bit dangerous to be at the end of the runway if something happens. Now we need a little bit more. Alright, we're getting there. Hello, Mian. How are you? Love this game. Yeah, it's... I can say, like, without a doubt that this is my favorite as well. Really nice game. And how is the level in this area? We do have some... We're supposed to have some water in there. I don't think we will anymore, so that'll be part of the... Yeah, that building removed the water there. So that is joining the airport now. Get the area properly done. Move this over here and over there. Maybe we go a little bit further. There. And then, well, if I'm here, just do this. Well, if I'm here, it's just like one of those things, you start looking into it, it's like, why don't I do this? Go there and just go straight so it looks a little bit better. Cool. I want these over here. Nice. And do we have any smaller prop in there that we can use? I don't think we have. Maybe if I go in here, I can find something. We do have the hangars, but not really what I want to add in here. I want to keep them open like that. Oh, maybe I will add some lights in here. Feel like maybe do a couple in here and there. Here. And on the sides here as well. I don't know if the best place to have it, but how does that look at night? Let's take a look. Go... Never remember where is the time of the day. Probably not here. Not even this mod, that's why. This one. So if I look at night, how does that look? Let's disable. All right, enable. Let's take a look at that. I don't know if we need this. What do you think? Just like in some areas, like oh, this looks pretty cool at night. Been a long time since I look at this map overnight. Look at this. That's such a nice view. Oh, love it. Look at the sky. What version of Cities Skylines I should buy? You should buy the one on Steam, so you have access to all assets and mods as well. Almost 50,000. Yeah, we're getting back. We're getting back. Your roads look darker. Do you use any mods to change that? Yes, I use this mod that's called Repaint. You basically select the roads you want. I'll just copy this because that's the setting that I have. I have everything at 6.6, the RGB there, but you can basically change all the roads like to any color you want. So you can make very, very custom stuff in there. Yeah, that's called Repaint. Looks nice, cool. All right, how are we doing in terms of... Oh, very close. All right. If I have a lounge facing this side, would that be able to fit in there? Like, I don't know. Oh, no. It's closed though, but not good. Not good at all. What if... Let me see, do we have any other areas in here? No. So maybe I have to use... If I use another hangar, we should be good. So maybe I'll go in here and we add one... Maybe this one. And hopefully we have enough. Yay! Level 3. There we go. And now we have the headquarters, which will be a good place to add that to the what is called to the office area. We have the museum that goes to the tourism area and the large stands as well. Very, very nice. Okay, so that is good. And biggest part, thanks again for the gifts. I have no words for that. Thank you very much. Really, really appreciate it. How do you make Cities Skylines not frame drop after 100k population? Well, one thing that you can do is use FPS booster. It helps a little bit. Another thing, well, it depends on your machine as well. Some computers won't be able to handle that at all, but you could always reduce your graphics. That is definitely something that you could do and potentially recommended, as you know, you can get very taxing on your computer. And where this could go, this is a big area in here. Might do just at the front there. I'll keep this for now. I won't add it. But at least we are now level 3 and we can add everything else. But yeah, it's really hard because the game will be over processing and there is a lot happening. So reducing graphics, it's one thing. Using FPS booster might help you. Other than that, just upgrading memories for your system. Usually graphic cards is another one that will cause you issues. So yeah, nothing much else really, unfortunately. Do you have a list of all mods you use? I do have that available on my Discord server, on YouTube, on any Cities Skylines videos. You have that list there as well. Or if you ask me on some videos on TikTok, I can send you the link as well. But usually it's easier if you go to my Discord server or the YouTube video and get the list. I have one list for mods and one list for assets. So you have both in here. Let's sort this out over here. Make this area a little bit more attractive for all the peeps living around here. Is it complaining? Oh, that is one over there. All right. You can see new growth. That is pretty good. We are 51,000 population. Good. Still growing. That'll take a while to go back to our population, but it'll happen eventually. Don't worry. That's what happens when you're not paying attention. There you go. Kind of sorted in there. We need water over here. Let me add that as well. Do I get water in there? I feel like going here, here, and here. That, good. Okay, so we have our airline in here as well. We can now name our airline. Any suggestions for an airline name? How's that roundabout going in the middle of the city? Let's take a look at that. Oh, tell me if you have an idea for a price and for a name for our airline, and then we will create a new one. So roundabout in the middle of the city. There are a few actually. I have this one. The only problem with this roundabout is that we go from 2 lanes to 1 lane over here. Sometimes that's a problem, but the reason why we do that is because there is usually a lot of traffic coming from here and there, and this gets busy. It helps. We have, let me see, have this dog bone interchange, which was also a suggestion from a viewer. This is working quite well actually. Really happy with that. Which other roundabouts we have? We have this small one over here on our kind of a junction to the highway that's working. This one, no issues there. I think we have one, yeah, over here on this side as well. All going well. And that's it, actually. I've done as many roundabouts as I usually do in the city, which is interesting. It's not usually me. I usually do a lot more. But it's working. On the other side, we do... Do we have a single roundabout in here? Wow. Not feeling myself today. Crazy. But all the houses in here are almost rebuilt. That is pretty good to see. Keep coming. Nice, very nice. And also keep an eye on our bank balance because, well, it's pretty low at the moment. Budget Flights. Is that the name of the airline? Let's see. I don't know if I go for a pink or a purple color today. Kind of match that color, so maybe and this matches quite well there. Sky high flights. Sky, let me see. I think I want to put it together. Maybe like this. No, let's make it capital. I'll just call it sky high then. Not via there. No, thank you. Sky high club. All right, let's go with that. Sky high club. Sounds good. Sounds like a good option there. I'm happy with this. All right. 50 monies is pretty good. We take a look. We're spending more still than what we're getting, but the city is growing back, so I expect the income to be higher. Although if you take the income from the ticket sales, oh, that's went down. It was 8,000 2 seconds ago. And apologies, but I have hiccups. So that's land value bonus. I won't do any policies at the moment. Nothing that will make us spend more money. Right now is just making more, not less. All right, so we have is here. This will grow back. I think what we do, I don't want to keep building the airport until we get more money. I really need to be careful with that. What I could do then is do some detailing in some areas. Like for example, maybe adding a fence in here. Although I have a public library in there. It'll be a challenge to add any things over here, but let's try it. Drink some water as well. What's our speed? Let's go. Good idea. Usually I forget about that. Where is the airport? Thanks, there we go. I don't know. He needs to go. Could do. Just basically do something like this. We didn't go like on the. No, that's silly. How do I stop people from getting there? That's an interesting challenge in there. I could basically add a fence around the beach over here. I might do that. How many train terminals do I have? Ooh, that's a good question. I think I have 3 or 4. I do have some cargo terminals around as well. Let me take a look. This is a passenger station, so one there. Have another one over here, too. So this is a hub. And then across over here, we have another one in here. So 3. And passenger, that's all, really, for train. I don't think I've added any in here, just cargo in this area. Yeah, that's all that I have. Just those 3. 56,000. Good. Getting there. I think we were at 80,000. I want to believe that's what we had before. I feel like we will have some things around like that. Good. Over here. Good. There. I think I can stop this right at the metro line there. Just bring this closer a little bit. Right here. That's where we want. Then we go around the beach here. So yeah, airport should have a fence around for security. There we go. Definitely having that now. This area, I think that would be like a straight line just over there. Trees will help hide it. We go a bit further, maybe go all the way here, all the way there. Go a little bit more, maybe here. Let me see. I can start this here instead. Let's do there, all the way over here. And then I could go straight there. Good. All right. All sorted on that corner. And keep going. And here I want to push this a little bit further back so I can follow the concrete area, and then we go over there. Over there. This area is not finalized yet, so I may stop here and then we'll see how that goes. I might add some trees. Not really. Actually have to remove some trees. Well, I can add and remove, like we can work it out. Here is not a good idea to have those trees. May do a little bit on the corner here. Want this path to be here for any planes. In here, there is nothing much we can do, so we will keep it in there. Over here, we could have more trees over there as well. Even in here, to be honest. On these little corners in here, I'll do like that. Might add a few over here. Also, keeping this clear for landing and takeoffs. And may add some more over here. There you go. And then hopefully everyone's still safe. And Biggest Bird, thank you again for the gifts. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. People don't go well in the jet engines. No, not at all. Zita, thank you for the follow. And welcome as well. Hopefully you're enjoying it. All right, almost 60. Getting there. Getting back there. Oh, I have to remove a lot of these buildings. Stop complaining. You know that there are not enough residents in here. Oh, we have new residents being built. Nice. People will be happy in this area. There's a lot of students in here. A lot of students in there as well. That's good. I'll remove some of these people complaining. Too many commercial at the moment. We need more residential moving in. Like for example, this one. Yes, there we go. The Bedford residents. Welcome everyone. Many people will move in. 5 households. That is not enough. But we have 4 people in there. What? It's like... There we go. 17 people. That's much better. Come on. Oh, a little amusement park in here as well. Really like this park. I'm enjoying building like parks very enclosed like this. In tight space. I think this is looking pretty cool. And how fast is your speed now? It's normal speed, basically. I'm afraid of pushing this a bit too far and the game can crash, so I'll keep this as normal and ×3, obviously. Oh yeah, I have more buildings going up in here. Now what I could do, I could go to the reserve, what's that called? Reserve place? Nature reserve building. That's what I'm looking for. If you're not happy, I will remove it. Anyone unhappy bunch over here? No, you're a little bit happier now. Couple in there. So say goodbye. Alright. Let's build that nature reserve park and see where we go with this. We have some trails. 6,000. Yay. And still like a lot moving in. That's quite good actually. Let's keep an eye on the money as well. We have 3.3 now. We need to make sure that at some point this turns around. Otherwise we'll be in big trouble. And how are we doing? 149, 70,000. Much better. 26 and 12 over here. All right. Still need more. Industry would be doing better as well. Maybe we need to build a new industry. Like, that's something I've been considering for some time. But what I want to do is actually working on this park a little bit. So the first thing that I want to do is potentially add some buildings around here. More population coming. Yay. Yes, welcome everyone. But I want to add a new road in here and then we can do another entrance to the park over there. So let's do this and then we go actually a little bit further back. Go over there and I want to bring this not connect, just close enough. I can go and move this so it looks a little bit better. And it's quite... Oh, there was a truck stopping everyone there. I feel like I could add another connection in here, to be honest. Use some grassy road in there. There we go. I don't usually do these four-way interchange, but I'm leaving this. I don't mind it. By the way, if you're new and you haven't seen me doing this that I'm doing right now, what I'm doing is basically removing all the vanilla crossings. So go here, I'm using node controller renewal. This one, I go in there, remove the markings. People will still be able to cross the road. It's just the markings that I'm replacing. The reason why I'm doing that is on the first couple of episodes, we were talking on the stream and someone suggested that we remove and just add it to places where we actually need that. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So for example, if you look at here, we have people crossing over there. Although not many people, but I use this as an example. Then we use intersection marking tool. This is vanilla, so you can see the difference from both. And do some things in here like adding some cracks to the crossing, or even some gaps like this one. Although I think I'll keep just 20% gaps. And then I'll copy this, hold shift and do on the other ones and just paste it. And this will look much better. The vanilla one, like usually they don't look as good, and we don't even need crossing in here, to be honest. I'll actually leave it like that. This one as well, I want just a 5. I'll make this a slope. It just looks good. There we go. All in the right place. And there we go. This looks much better. So in here, what we also need is make sure that we add a park entrance there. We also need a... I think I use this space a little bit more than what I've done there. Might remove these roads though, and what I'll do here, we'll do another block. Then this will go here. This will go there somewhere. I should get these right and remove that one. I have an entrance over here though. It's fine. Then I have some space and I can put some trees at the back there. That's the idea. Can you show your city? Yes, definitely. Just give me 1 second to move some of these trees to where we won't have any buildings. And we should be good to go around. And I'll also just replace the trees on the road here. There you go. And finally, just... I need to add that before I forget, and I'll show the city. Let's go all the way here. And this will go down like that. Good. This, I will say, around here might be better. Let's go. Let's look around. So this is where we are, right? We are working on this nature reserve while we get more people in the city. Australian AV, thank you for the like. We have our industry over here. We have some commercial and residential around here. This is all residential. This is a mix of residential commercial. And this is where we started the city in low density residential. Then we have this area, which is all plazas and promenades. And this is financial districts. Everything is just pedestrian area in here, no cars allowed other than services. It's also worth showing you the city like this because you can see that we have the skyscrapers buildings in there from the CCP. So yeah, this area here looked pretty cool, to be honest. And we kept the beach over there as well. But not all areas are nice like this. We have this highway that goes into this T-Dog interchange that goes into the industrial area over there, and this highway goes through basically the beach over there. And in some areas we do have even some billboards in there. The residents in here around here won't like it, but it's there. Was a request from some of the viewers. It's there, and it goes to the main highway over here. So this area is another industry. We have our industry over here as well. This is the newest area. Actually, this is on the right, is the newest area. We are still building the airport, just need the final terminal on this side. This is how our airport looks like at the moment. Have a stadium over here, tourism area, some offices in here. That will be removed, by the way, and they will grow. Some residential in this area as well. And moving across the bridge, we have the big university over here. And we are waiting for the new sports venue CCP that will come out next week to fill this area a little bit better. But we started doing some detailing, like for example this area, and we've added some car parks in here, some attractions over there as well, some parks, just to make it look a little bit nicer. And which was the student village over here, end up growing quite a lot. And we also have another industry at this side over here with a nuclear power plant over there. Very safe, all safe over here. But we call this the end of the world industry. So yeah, you have an idea on how this all works around here. Some buildings abandoned over here. Again, if you don't know what happened, I've loaded the game to do some tests with the realistic population on. I was silly and I saved that by mistake, and then I had to delete like almost all residential buildings to get the population back to what it should be. So now it's going back up again. We went from 150,000 to 30,000 and now 65. So getting back there. Just annoying that while this happens, we do lose a few buildings, but it's alright. That's why some areas here kind of empty, because they don't have like enough workers yet. If you look at the balance here, it says 6% unemployment because the employment that we have, they are all high education, and we, as the population is young, we only have low educated people, uneducated, as you can see. We do need highly educated, we just have uneducated. So we just need to wait for the right balance now. Very cool, thank you. Hello Alex, how are you? Welcome. And hello Ikitidar, how are you? Welcome as well. I'll show you around. I need a sip of water as well. Oh, look at that. Really nice area there. So many people walking. I love these pedestrian areas because, like, especially when you have so many people like that, it's so nice to see, like, really, really nice. All right, let's get out of there and see if you can go back to our I forgot the name again. Nature Reserve Park. Yeah, want to work on that a little bit. The reason why I delete those, I could install like the mods called Auto Demolish. Like, that is a mod that will demolish these buildings automatically. But it don't usually happen. But residential, like these two, they will like when you remove those abandoned buildings and they'll rebuild faster. Cool. So what will we have in here? First, I'll remove this little bit over there. And I think this would be low density residential in here. Over there. And maybe low density commercial over here. Depending on how it goes, we come back and add something else there. We need to see how the population will be. We keep going with this, so we'll definitely connect these areas. There we go. And from here, I think we'll go around the trees over here. Where do we go from here? Feels like I want to go closer to the water in there. That'll be a pretty big nature reserve park, by the way, so don't worry about me stretching these all the way like that. That's the idea, actually. Just using the trees as place for me to go around the area, so we have like a nice little layout in there. I also feel like we could go over here, and I might come back in here and add even more trees around this, or ways that we go somewhere else. We could actually create a connection directly over here, so people would be able to go to the water in there. Let's take a look. I think I want it from here though, or maybe it makes more sense from here. No, it's changing the shape of the lakes in there, and I definitely don't want that. You can still bring these around like this. I'll stop it over there for now, and we'll see how we go about that. Thank you for the follow, Sumadnak. Really appreciate that. And Biggest Bird, thank you very much for all the gifts. Really appreciate that. All right, we have some connections over here. I want another connection that goes through here and connect somewhere over there. Let's work on that. He's going around like that. We'll go over this. And I'll try to connect over here. There we go. All right, a little bit better. We are missing visitors and entertainment, of course. We can do a little bit more entertainment for them then. I would like to add maybe to a camping site on this. What would be a nice area for that? We need some zoning in there as well. Yeah. I've neglected the size of this. Let me extend these all the way over there. Over here. I'll stop around this area. They'll go over here and fill this up. And then depending on what we do over there, we change this. Or we extend that, I should say. remove this again. And yeah, I was thinking about doing this over here, but maybe like, I don't know if this will work in here, but let's see. It does work. Nice. Do that, and then we do this. There we go. They have a place to camp just next to the water in there. Obviously, need to decorate, make things look a little bit nicer, but we will get to that. I would also like some campfires somewhere along the way. And maybe one over here, why not? Just adding some interesting things for them to do and see along the place, so we can actually increase the attractiveness of the place. Put one over here. I might do... We don't have many options in here right now. I don't like all these tents, to be honest, so yeah. Might do a couple in here. Let's see. Maybe I'll do 4 and then we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. In terms of entertainment, yeah, above what we need, just need more people. They'll come eventually. Do you have any policies in there? I think this one is for nature reserves, right? Freeze garbage accumulation though. I won't do this yet. Our money is still going down, but now I can see that we are a lot closer to making money again. So that is good. Right, another take a look around to make sure that we don't have these annoying buildings getting abandoned. Looks like there is a much better balance at the moment. And it's not that we don't have workers, it's just that they're not highly educated yet. It's happening, they're coming. There are over here that I'll remove. Other one as well. We just level up on another one in there. That's good. And yeah, I think we should be... Oh, there are a couple in there. Should be good now. Some buildings starting to show up in here, although commercial. Commercial is the one that like we've been with high demand for that like for a long time. And don't get me wrong, like this is medium, but if you look at the amount of zoning we have in areas where they can build, it's actually pretty big. Although they've built in most of the areas now. Yeah, we need more residential. That's what we need. Alright, in terms of... We do have quite a good number of parks, but I feel like we would be really well with a dog park over here. This area seems to be screaming for something like that. There we go. They're doing better. This area, we don't have anything at all. How can you live without a dog park in the middle of the area here? Let's do it just next to the commerce in there. That'll help them out, hopefully make this area a little bit more attractive as well for residential. Yeah, very good progress so far. I think we managed to do quite a lot of change today and get it all like in a really good place. I like that we've improved the airports. Let me speed things up again. I don't know why it's not like that, but we are having new offices being built, which seems that demand might be popping up for that as well, which is great. This is a residential. There we go, upgrading. So definitely population reaching 7,000, and we are closer to a good balance. That's all that we can ask for. Let's take a look at public transportation, make sure that everything is working as it should. We don't have like any ridiculous amount of people waiting. We do have a lot in that stop. Which stop is this one? Over there. Interesting. All right. We may need... I don't want to change the bus on this line. What I might do, I might up this to 18 or maybe 17 only. There you go. And we'll see how that works. 17 is basically 150 people, so should take care of that. The reasoning there in my head, at least. For this line over here, let me move that to the middle of the screen. Most of the buses are full in there. I have what, 47 buses on this line, and it's a busy line. Why? Which line is this one? That's crazy. Okay, it's this one. Goes across here. And it comes. That's an interesting line. I don't know if we'll need to keep this, but for now, I will keep it. As we have a lot of people waiting over there, I might change this to the 75 capacity bus that we have, which is basically the Florence Ataro, or Citaro, I should say. Yeah, Ataf Citaro. There we go. They should help there. For this line, we kind of okay. Yeah. I'll keep it this way. This one might have a little bit too many buses over here. So let's reduce it to 8. And then on the final one, we have this line with, interesting. Not many people. So that will go down to 3. Will be more than enough for this line. And we'll see, we may remove it altogether or create a different line there. The trams are doing well. We have 65, might be too many. I think that's the smallest one we can have. 65, all right. I'll keep it. And this one is the other way around, which is basically the same thing. All right. And metro, how are we doing with metro? Why do we have 0 passengers on this line? What? Wait, no. Which line is that? Metro line 6. So this goes from here to there. So what's wrong with you? Let's try to... Or there is a metro stuck in there, or no, it's not. Let's try to reconnect it, maybe, and we see how that goes. And it should be the one that goes there, which is this one. Oh, that is a metro broken in here. What's going on? Oh, I don't know how to remove that. Let me see what we can do here. That's weird. I never had that before. It's telling me now that it's not connected. So maybe it's the, you know, let's remove the trains there and re-add them. Let's see. I look at this. Sorry to keep moving the screen like left and right. It's because it's showing on the on top of the chat and I can see both there. Maybe I know what I'll do here. I will replace it so that it will go away. Then we select that back and hopefully this will work. Let's see. I have to make sure that they can reach over there. Could you say the name of the mod where you can change the color of the road again? It's called Repaint. This is the one. It's over here. Repaint Network coloring tool. Search for Repaint on the workshop and you will find it. I think we need more in here. I think this is the one that we actually need. Yeah, 600 people in there. Let's look at this again. This needs to work. Thanks. No worries. Hello, Jax. How are you? Welcome. Pankaj, I'm a new subscriber. Shout out name. Hello, how are you? Welcome. I hope you're enjoying the channel and having a good day as well. We're just fixing some public transportation issues in here and making sure that especially this line is working because we have a lot of passengers, but no one was using it. As you can see, there is a lot of people there. So definitely, that's why I always say, like, take a look around your city, make sure that everything's working, that you have enough capacity, all that sort of stuff. Because sometimes you just miss these things, you know? Like this line. We have full trains getting in here and here. We are 158% capacity. So what tells me is that we need a higher capacity train. So I believe the subway train is 300 passengers, 400. And this will take care of that, like pretty easy. So it's good to take a look from time to time and just make sure that you have enough over that. Like for example, here, I think we need two on this line actually. I'm thinking about that. And the reason why I think that is because there is a lot of people leaving as well. They are waiting for too long. So we need two trains in there. We might reduce capacity though if we have two trains in here. I might do this straight away. Move to 400 capacity instead of 600. It's cheaper. Not 60. Why is this like all of a sudden giving just random numbers? The Airport Express Metro, it's 180. Underground train, 300. There you go. That's more than enough here. And hopefully that makes everyone happy. And the train line, how are we doing here? We've increased capacity and we're now taking care of everyone. Good. All right, this is working. How much hours do you have from Cities Skylines? And on Steam, I have 1,000 hours or close to that. Very close to that, I would say. I'm good. How was your day today? Yeah, it was good. I was having some issues with the game, doing some testings, but now it's all sorted, all working, and as you can see, we are all good. Just I did that mistake again where I saved the game while I was doing the testing with realistic population, and that's why we have like a lot of gaps in the city now. I had to remove everything. Like a while to rebuild the city, but yeah, we went through from 150,000 to 30,000 and now 75,000. So it's pretty good. Buildings are going up again, which is nice, especially the residential. They are leveling up, getting educated. And this is really what we need. It's education, by the way. Do we have enough? We do have enough. Not university, though. Interesting. Won't change that right now. Not yet. Yeah, being busy, we also extended the airport a little bit, as you can see. Now we have some fences around the airport. Let me just get these going. So yeah, some fences around. Go all the way. Make it all safer and creating some spots for plane. How's that called? Plane spotting? Yeah. Goes all the way through here, by the way, if you're wondering. So yeah, we've expanded. So I added this over here, added some buildings over there. By the way, the fence goes around it, not through it, just to make sure. And expanded these over here and added some hotels around the area, just level up to level 3. We've done level up to level 3, but we are still, oh, there we go. Money is going up again now. Good. We've managed to get through that threshold. And if you're in Australia, you probably know this plane over here. Hello, do you have a YouTube channel? I love your creations. Hello, JC. Welcome. And yes, I do have it. And I'm actually live streaming on both YouTube and TikTok. So it's just Tchelow on YouTube. You don't have the YT as we do on TikTok. And I really appreciate you enjoying it. If you ever have any suggestions, just let me know as well. Usually, especially on the live stream, I do build quite a lot based on recommendations. Like even the name of our new airline here today was one of your suggestions, so thank you. A high club. Really good. We're making a lot more money as well now, which is good. Let's take a look at the overall. It's still not great, but yeah, just went down. No! If you keep making money, that'll be, well, hopefully we make more than we spend, but yeah. A lot to go through, a lot of people to move into the city still, and this will happen. I do love that we've expanded things. Watching people play Skylines while playing Skylines is great. That's awesome, Baza. That hopefully gives you some ideas as well. So that's what I'm hoping for. And we do have some, yeah, 2 cars being used there. I forgot to change the car that they use actually. I want this one. Where are they coming from? They're just here. Alright. Just making sure that we have enough death care in there as well. And feels like I need to do some quick adjustments over here. So let's go crosswalk, make this straight. Increase, actually this one. I'll go parallel. Get that in. Maybe if I do this. Yeah, that's easier. All right. Then I'll go on the other one. Paste that in. This one goes like so. Same thing here. Same thing there. So we have this nice little template over here. And then I copy and paste. There we go. Looks slightly better. And I'll do the same here as we have a lot of people crossing. Hopefully they will appreciate that. A lot of people crossing over here as well. Some people crossing over there. Let's make sure that they're all safe. Here we are right. Might not need that. We might need that in here. Like, usually do all the interchanges without crossings, and we just start adding crossings when things are really busy. Apply that. That's all good. Like, for example, here. We have enough cars to justify that. It seems like we do have. And then we go there and add some crossing. Cool. Keep in mind that I removed the crossing, not just the marking, not the actual crossings. As you can see, they can still cross there and go whatever they want. Oh, all right, so we're getting there. Lots of people need to keep moving in. I'll remove those because we don't have enough workers for that anyway. They will definitely fail in life if I leave them here. There you go. Anywhere else that makes sense to remove this before we actually leave things as they are. Probably leave the game running for a while just so we rebalance everything. But yeah, progress. We've even expanded our nature reserve today, which is something that I've been trying to do for a long time. Going slowly, but it's going, and that's what really matters for me. Today we had some challenges with the population, but I think we will be all right there. No major issues other than having to remove these abandoned buildings. Like in this area, it's basically all regrown, except for this little bit over here. Do we have zoning in there? Yes, we do. All right. So yeah, it's pretty cool to see that everything has grown back in here. Nice. And this is ready for next weekend. We might use the new content creator pack with the sports venue to do a little bit more in this area. I think that'll be nice. What's the YouTube link? It's Tchelow. Or you can see the link in my profile as well. It's Tchelow. It's the same as TikTok, but without the Y key in there. But yeah, I think we are good. We are back at close to 80,000 population. I think I'll wait until we are at 80,000 population before I go. I want to see that ticking over to 80,000. We have more buildings coming in here. That is nice. I'd love to see more houses coming to this area. Garbage is alright. I was just looking at this symbol, but there is a garbage truck coming in here. These might update in a second. Just need to educate them a little bit more. And 80,000 people. There we go. Now, and money. No more issues with money as well. Everything going back to normal. So, fantastic. Really happy with what we have so far. By the way, this city I only build on live stream every Saturday 8 p.m. or 2 hours ago on your local time. 2 hours and 20 minutes, I should say, being a little bit longer today. I build with your suggestions, your ideas, and when obviously I can do that, or the city won't break if I do something like that. For example, if you ask me to just build residential and not commercial, I can't do that. Like things like that. Just keep in mind that we make things as good as possible with the suggestions that we have. But we name things with your suggestions as well. And this city is all for the live stream. I have another city on my YouTube channel that has a Let's Play. I also use some of your feedback and suggestions, but I'll go a little bit more crazy with that and try to sometimes build more interesting stuff. And sometimes I do that. Sometimes I don't do that. But I do my best. Oh, love that shot there. Really nice. But yeah, you're more than welcome to join over there. Join TikTok as well. Follow, send me comments, ideas, suggestions, criticism, things that I missed, mistakes that I made. Sometimes I do those as well. It's natural. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you there as well. But thanks a lot for everyone that has been watching, and also for everyone that commented, suggested things, and all the messages, gifts, and all the patrons, all the supporters, everyone that's on the Discord server as well. We have a community of almost 100 people over there. We share screenshots, we talk about live stream, we talk about Let's Play, we talk about issues, and sometimes I do giveaways, so feel free to join it. Links are on YouTube, they are in the description of the video or the live. On TikTok, you can go to my profile, and there is a link to the website with all the pages over there as well, so it's pretty easy to find. So, with all that said, thank you all again, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye! And thank you, Baza. Just got your message just at the end. Thank you very much for that. And if you have any questions, yeah, just drop on the comments on a video, and I'll try to help you out as well. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.